Okay, I want to discuss the oath of office. Every soldier, every military member that joins the U.S. Army or the Marines or the Air Force or Coast Guard, any kind of a military service, uh, takes an oath. Now, their oath says, I do solemnly swear and affirm I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. And our military members often, far too often, make sacrifices to uphold their oath. They had two of my former soldiers, my former drivers. Uh, one was killed in Iraq and one was killed in Afghanistan. So our military members, they pledge their lives for that oath, and they often die, or far too often die, upholding what they understand as following the orders and upholding that oath. Uh, but our government officials, every elected official, every government official, a person is appointed inside of the government, etc., to a job. Every judge, every district attorney, every federal prosecutor, every federal judge, every state legislator, your county commissioners, your mayors, every one of them, your sheriffs, they take an oath to support and defend the Constitution. Or usually it's according to the state constitutional amendment that will give them the exact language that they're supposed to swear to. Here in Oklahoma, it's Article 15 of the state constitution. It says, I do hereby swear and affirm, they state their name, that I will support and defend the Constitution and obey the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Oklahoma. In Texas, it's Article 16. And they pledge, and I do hereby swear and affirm that I will preserve and protect the Constitution of the United States. So before they can perform the duties of the office, before they can assume the duties and start performing the job, they have to swear an oath to the Constitution. And they sign their name on the dotted line. They literally have to sign the document. And then that document is put on file. And if they violate their oath of office, they're actually committing perjury. Now, our military members, like I said, they pledged their lives to support and defend the Constitution. And then these people get inside of our government, these elected officials, etc., and they vote and compromise away the same Constitution that our military members die for. And then they want to run out and hold press conferences and tell everybody, oh, I support the military. Yeah. No, you don't. You're a lying piece of shit. Because you're voting against the very same and compromising away the very Constitution that our soldiers give their lives for. So you don't have any respect for the military because you have no respect for even for their lives that they are sacrificing. But they're not just, it's even if they don't die in their upholding their oath, many of them are injured in combat or even in training. Many of them lose marriages. That's a sacrifice. their health, they sacrifice. Their time away from their families, they sacrifice. An elected official, your damn job is to go to the state capitol or wherever the federal, wherever you're at inside of the government. Your job is to uphold the Constitution, period. Any statute, any law that is in violation of the Constitution, your job is to get rid of that law. If you're a sheriff, you have to uphold the Constitution. And if a law is unconstitutional, you should not enforce it. And you should tell your elected officials, your state legislators and senators, get rid of the damn law. And hold them accountable. Make them get rid of it. Because if they don't, they're setting you as a law enforcement officer against the people that they're trying to violate the rights of, or that the law deprives of the rights of. An elected official's job is to go to the state capitol to evaluate and read every single bill and then vote on that bill saying, oh, well, this bill is unconstitutional, so therefore I cannot support it. Or, yes, I see no constitutional issues with this bill and no questions where it may violate the Constitution, so therefore I can support it. That's your job. It's not to go to the inside of the government office and play let's make a deal. Oh, you support my bill, I'll support your bill. No. Your job is to uphold your oath to support and defend the Constitution. Period. Any bill that is in violation of the Constitution is an illegal bill. And you have to and should be voting against it and doing everything within your authority to vote it down. Any law that is on the books today that is unconstitutional, you should be fighting as hard as you can to get rid of the unconstitutional law. That's your job. That's your job. All this other nonsense where you're playing let's make a deal and I'll support yours if you support mine, that's garbage. And far too many of you up there inside of our state capitals and inside of these government offices are playing that game. You're compromising, you're selling out your the rights of the people, and you're usurping the Constitution of the United States, which the Constitution is written to protect the God-given rights of each individual. See, the majority do not need the protections of a Constitution. The majority can vote in whatever law they want. That would be a socialist democracy where the majority rules. Well, America's not a socialist country. America is founded as a constitutional republic where the rights of the individual are protected from the majority. The lowest number of any minority group is one, the individual. Your job as an elected official is to protect the rights of the individual. It's not to appease the majority. We all watch the old westerns, and we just see a hero when the sheriff steps out of his jail, confronts the town people that elected him or put him in office, and threatens him, puts a gun at him, and tells them, no, I will not let you violate the rights of the prisoner that I have in the jail. I will not let you take the prisoner out and hang him or abuse him or violate his rights. See, that's the job of the sheriff, to defend the rights of each individual. Even that's the job of the elected official, to protect the God-given constitutionally protected rights of each individual. It's not to appease the masses. It's not to pleasure and try to placate and play to the majority. It's not. You do that so that you try to play these games where you placate and appease the majority because you're power hungry pieces of garbage. You want to keep your little seat up there inside of the government office. You're a piece of trash. You have to do your job. Your job, the primary duty of your office, your primary duty, whenever you signed that piece of paper, I do hereby swear and affirm I will support, defend, and obey the Constitution of the United States, or I will do hereby swear and affirm I will preserve and protect the Constitution of the United States. The first thing you have to do is you have to educate yourself to the Constitution. And if you don't know the Constitution, if you don't understand the Constitution, then you're incompetent and you need to resign. And if you don't have the integrity, the courage, the fortitude, the backbone, the intestinal courage, in the guts to uphold your oath, resign. If you're running for office and you don't understand the Constitution, or if you don't have the courage and the integrity to uphold your oath to support and defend the Constitution, then don't run for office. If you don't understand the Constitution, buy this book. God Gave Man Dominion, the Foundation of American Government. It's an on-demand print company called Lulu Press. You can order it, read it, understand it, and if you do, then maybe you can you will much better have a much better understanding of the Constitution. And I promise you, you'll have a better understanding of the Constitution than you do now, even if you think you understand the Constitution.